LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith have been going back and forth. This is a beef that might never end. Stephen A. Smith says that LeBron James hates him and that he hates LeBron James back. They don't like each other. They're not friends with each other. They've never been. And Stephen A. Smith thinks that it's because he puts Michael Jordan #1 above LeBron James and above everyone else, and LeBron James #2.
I thought the beef was because of the son.
It started there, but Stephen A. Smith has now developed into his own theories and conspiracy theories that he believes that it really is because of that, and that he's been butthurt ever since that, and that LeBron basically is a diva. LeBron James went on Pat McAfee on ESPN show. I think also, to be honest with you, I have a conspiracy theory with this whole beef. Something about this whole back and forth to me feels like something that
Scripted.
Walt Disney his fucking self has concocted from his grave. He's concocted this shit from his grave.
They defrosted him and he came up with this idea.
Defrosted him and made it do it, right? Because Walt Disney owns ESPN. Stephen A. Smith signed a $100 million contract, 5 years for ESPN. The day before, LeBron James went up to him in public during the game and approached him for Stephen A. Smith talking about his son, Bronny James. And he felt like it was personal. He didn't like that. He felt like Stephen A. Smith was questioning him as a father. They went back and forth. LeBron James then responded to Stephen A. Smith on social media because Stephen A. Smith went on his podcast and he said that if LeBron James were... Wait, let me not fuck up the order. LeBron James went on Pat McAfee's show live, which wasn't really live. It was like pre-aired.
It was pre-aired,
But
yeah.
it was the live Pat McAfee show on ESPN for a 1 hour unfiltered interview that LeBron James never does. It was rare as fuck, right? He gave it to Pat McAfee, I feel like, because it was an ESPN play. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Rich Paul was on there 2 weeks before. Stephen A. Smith says that that's why he went on there. He's like, this is a plan. They strategically planned it. Rich Paul was there 2 weeks before. His boy, his manager, his agent, and then now he went on. It was strategic, right? And also, Pat McAfee's show comes on, I think, after First Take. So Stephen A. Smith felt like it was like on purpose because he knows First Take. He's on First Take. And the Pat McAfee show, he says that Stephen A. Smith's on a Taylor Swift type of run right now, and that Taylor Swift is that Stephen A. Smith is lying, and that he misunderstood everything. It went over his head as far as to why LeBron James is mad at him, etc. And he feels like it's like a personal thing with his son. And he also called out Brian Windhurst, who is aka Windy, who's a ESPN journalist, analyst, one of the best LeBron James analysts of all time, maybe the best. He tried to call him weird, basically lied about him. LeBron James is at fault for a lot of this shit here as well. Stephen A. Smith then went online to his own platform, that I believe that same night, and then he said that he would have put his hands, or he would have swung at LeBron James if LeBron James would have put his hands on him that day he approached him.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith, he would have died.
And then LeBron James went online and posted a video of Stephen A. Smith boxing like 10 years ago, making fun of him and his athleticism or lack thereof. Stephen A. Smith then kept responding, and they've been going back and forth. He keeps saying, like, this guy's petty. He thinks that just because I said Jordan's better, that he doesn't fuck with me, and that LeBron James basically is only loyal to people that fucks with him. And he tried to imply that LeBron James also wasn't at the Kobe Bryant, was it the funeral?
Memorial.
And also
and then
at
he corrected
Memorial.
it later on Twitter.
And he corrected himself later, right? Because he said that he meant to be, that the LeBron James wasn't on camera for a reason, but that's not how it came out, Stephen A. Because you got emotional and you look crazy on ESPN. We got to be honest. And you also said that he wasn't at the Dwayne Wade shit for some sort of reason, but it turns out that allegedly it was when Bronny was in the hospital or something.
For the heart attack,
So it's like, you look crazy, Stephen A. You're fucking up. You're fucking up. But is it a conspiracy? Is all this shit fake?
I think so.
Because at the same time, Stephen A. Smith's not wrong. LeBron James is a hypocrite completely because he's coming at Stephen A. Smith and he's coming at the journalists and everything that's happening in media just to go and do what they've done. Oh, all they care about is beef and drama. Nigga, you're creating beef and drama. You calling Wendy a weirdo for no reason. You're lying about him, saying things he never said. Like, you're getting emotional on Pat McAfee. And you want to say, oh, that's all they do. That's what you're doing. You're creating stories. You're creating headlines. It's complete hypocrisy. It's complete hypocrisy.
I have a theory.
But there's like, it's okay to be hypocritical if this is all some like strategic shit. Because what happened that same week? Last week, LeBron James launched his own podcast. It's a rollout. It's a rollout. This is all strategic.
It's my theory.
It's all strategic because he's going to launch his podcast, a new season with Steve Nash. And it's like all strategic. It's all strategic.
I think it's bigger than that. I think LeBron's retiring.
You think he's really retiring?
This is last season. And I think
he's crashing out last year.
Yeah. I think this is his crash out year. Maybe he has like a run next year, like, oh, it's my retirement. But I don't. I think he might just retire this year, honestly. The way it's looking, unless Golden State can somehow get him and Steph to play together, but that's probably never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Depending also how bad they lose in the playoffs, because the way he's crashing out, it feels like what you're saying, like it's a rollout.
It's a rollout.
But I don't want to say it's a rollout for just a pod because that's weird. I think it's a rollout for him to really like put himself at the center of media. LeBron likes the limelight. He's a limelight whore.
Yeah.
He loves being the center of attention. That's been a thing his whole career. So I could definitely see a situation where he's setting himself up to be the next major media person.
I mean, listen, he can do that with this podcast, but the thing is, this is a P's and Q's podcast, so it's mind the game. It's more like about the actual game, no drama at all, which there's going to be a lane for no matter what. Kobe Bryant had his own version of that before he passed away, like a show. I think it was like a special on ESPN Plus. I watched a couple episodes, but now it's like how, like, you're going to have some sort of level of drama conversation, no? Like, it reaches a point where, like, it's always been a part of the industry, like the fucking sports, like, shit's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, shit's going to happen. Like, trade deal, drama, fights, things are going to happen. So for him to, like, go and do this is fine, but then to try to say, like, you're going to get away with this spot clean and be number one, I don't know. Because at the same time, he's been involved in other shit. This motherfucker had Drake sitting in his barber chair talking about Pusha T beef and, like, taking Drake's side with it and all this shit. You are on some drama, on some petty drama shit, gossip girl shit too. It's okay. But don't acknowledge the hypocrisy. Acknowledge the hypocrisy. Because we want to call out LeBron. I mean, you want to call out Stephen A. Smith, etc. And it's like, I think what it really is, it could be the conspiracy where it might be some fucking Disney ploy, a fucking promotional thing. But at the same time, I'm not going to neglect the fact that he is a father. Because I am a father. You know, when it comes to my son, when it comes to your son, certain things are like, you're extremely more sensitive about, like, you're willing to fucking crash out and kill the whole world, right? But when it comes to Bronny James, I don't know if it really got to that level. Like, I feel like he said what he said, but I don't think it got really that disrespectful. Enough for you to fucking go and approach him in the front of, like, in public. Like, meet with him back behind the scenes. Call him up. You know how to get to him. If you have a problem with Stephen A. Smith, develop a relationship. That's what these niggas don't do. You have to develop a relationship with the media, especially the high niggas in the media, especially if you're the top dog. You develop a relationship. Stephen A. Smith's on the phone with Michael Jordan all the time. All the time. Also, you don't think that doesn't add to his bias? Like, that doesn't make him a bit more closer and always going to be saying, like, he's number one? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to develop some sort of relationship. Even if they don't like you, develop a relationship. Develop a relationship.
You know what I think, bro? You know them instances where, you know, you got that one person that says whatever the fuck they say.
Yeah.
And they get proven wrong, or someone comes to the point where they make you seem crazy. And I think that's what happened with him. Mm-hmm. You lashed out, you did what you did. So it's like, now you kind of gotta like continue it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta continue it. Because you already, after that happened, you already pushed it.
You got a bad argument.
You got triple down.
Yeah, you already pushed it a little bit too far.
You went out of character.
So it's like, now for you to come and apologize and shit like that, people are going to clown you. You're going to be like, damn, you look crazy now. You know what I'm saying?
Like
It's kind of like that macho pride type shit.
I agree.
The male
Let's
ego.
be honest.
My thing is this. I'm praying to God this is Disney beef. Because
Disney creating beef is crazy.
I want to believe, I really want to take Vic's side here, bro. Because if it's not, Bron... What did Push say? I know what you did, Bron. Yo, and Drake would be the first one to take your head here. Because he would know.
What did Kendrick Lamar say to Drake? He was like, You taking it there, I'm taking it further. That's
Yo,
something that you don't want to do. So it's like LeBron wants to take it further. You keep taking it further. No one's asked him about Drake yet in any of these interviews.
why?
I feel like he's waiting. No, I feel like Pat McAfee was just gracious enough to have him there. Obviously, he's like that didn't come across his mind. But whoever asks, that's gonna be the next. That's gonna be the next LeBron James crash out. You think LeBron James is crashing out on Stephen A. Smith or something?
I hope he doesn't crash.
He's
on
gonna
Drake.
crash out on Drake pretty soon.
Vic.
I'm predicting that in the next 14 days, a LeBron James crash out on Drake.
The only
It's
reason,
gonna happen, bro.
I
I'm
don't
telling
think
you
he's
right
gonna
now,
talk about it
the
at all.
only
It's
reason
gonna happen.
why LeBron's infidelities on Savannah have not come out is because of the fact that he's been a nice person. He's been very quiet in front of the media. I promise you, LeBron crashes out on Drake. The first Drake track on that album is going to be a voicemail of LeBron asking for bitches. I promise you it is.
But let's
I
say
promise you it is.
comes out. What if she knows about it already? If it's not new public information, it's not good. How much does it affect?
No, that affects his public image, Vic. Him as a father and him as
To what degree?
a lot, because the thing is,
If it's from the past,
If that happens, he's retiring.
in basketball, like minds, he is supposed to be this perfect person.
yeah.
He is the father, the husband. He's been with the same girl for years. We all have our suspicions, but no one can confirm. If Drake confirmed this nigga cheated 2 years ago or a year ago, he's done, bro. That image is dead.
But is he gonna lose a Nike deal?
No, but it still fucks up your family. It don't matter if she knows. Now the world knows.
So you think okay, so like the outside conversations become bigger. It could fuck
Yeah.
with her in public. People might yell at her, Savannah, you're with a cheater or some shit. The comments get bigger, more heavier.
Also, this is why her podcast ended. She went on her podcast and was talking about how she would never be okay with a man, be okay with her husband cheating on her.
So she'll look like a hypocrite.
She legit went on a whole tangent.
Yeah, I
ever
wonder
saw that?
where her podcast is at.
Because
It was
bro,
good.
It went viral. That statement of her saying, "Oh, my husband would never cheat on me. I could never be in a situation where I'm sharing my man." And niggas on Twitter's like, "You better shut the fuck up, because you're about to find out fast what the world is really like." And it disappeared.
For all
like
we
that.
know, I think LeBron James and Savannah were taking bitches down together. I think they had Yes Jules in a pretzel. They had that bitch in a pretzel. And the thing is
blame
like,
them.
there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't blame
There's nothing wrong with that. But then when people start saying these rumors and shit, you guys start denying everything. They probably had a couple bitches in a pretzel. LeBron James and Savannah taking bitches down. We got to be honest, bro. Let's not act like she's not a beautiful woman.
A worse
That's a beautiful man.
A worse situation, he gets caught with drugs. if he gets caught on steroids, wow.
Guess what? That's still my GOAT. Just like A-Rod. Still my GOAT.
I'll give you that.
Still my GOAT.
Barry Bonds still the greatest.
Barry Bonds still my
baseball
GOAT.
player
You know what I'm
I
saying?
did a poll while you guys were talking about MJ or LeBron. 60% said MJ.
ever. We got some old heads in this
We
shit.
got some
40%
old ass
said
niggas in this
LeBron.
fucking
There's some
chat.
old
We got
ass
some
niggas
old
in
ass
this
fans.
chat.
Round of
There's some
applause for the old niggas in the chat.
Yo, shout out to the Unks! Woo!
People call me Unc now too.
Nah,
I don't like that
I don't
shit.
like that shit.
Bro,
at all.
I get called Unc. I'm big bro. Unc is after your
Yeah, I'm
What
big
the
bro.
38.
fuck
I'm
is
big
going
bro
on?
OG,
I'm
right?
big bro.
I'm big bro.
I'm big
I'm
bro.
transitioning to OG. I'll be Unc at 40.
Yeah,
I'll be
Unc,
Unc at
is
40.
after 40.
They were
They
like,
gotta
Unc,
relax.
I remember when you reacted to the old Nav. Appreciate you reacting to the new Nav album, Unc. I'm
out-
like, whoa.
Whoa.
Unc?
No.
Yeah, no.
How old is
we,
you?
We,
No,
we
we're
big bro. We
We're
big bro.
We big bro. We big bro.
God bless. But yeah, the Stephen A shit is crazy. I'm extremely entertained. Because you got to think about it. This is the number one sports journalist, Stephen A. Smith, and the number one sports athlete, LeBron James, right? These are the greatest of the greatest, at the top of the top, and they're going at it. And it's crazy where, like, the style that they're going at it with Instagram memes, fucking threats of, like, I would have slapped you, I would have put my hands on you, which he has every single right to say, because at the same time, if LeBron James would have touched me,
Oh, no.
I'm slapping that nigga, but guess what? I'm dying after. He's
Nah.
gonna kill me after, but I'm going down fighting.
Yo, he could hit me
I'm
all he
slapping the
wants.
fuck out of him.
He can hit me as much as he wants because I'm getting a bag. I'm getting a bag. I'm
Oh, you
owning.
gonna hit him with a bag?
I'm owning Bronny James after that.
Oh, you talking about this
So-
guy?
Yo, I'm
You talking about suing him?
I'm suing this
I would
nigga.
too, 100%.
Bro, I'ma own half of Cleveland.
Man, the pressure for Bronny James right now has to be insane. Because he's dealing with a lot. And he's on social media. Because that nigga be tapped in. He's probably watching this for all we know. He be
Might
tapped
be.
in.
He be
LeBron,
tapped in.
Bronny James is one of those, like, he has the potential to be bigger than just a basketball athlete. Like, he could be a real deal.
I don't know. I don't think he has a personality.
I think he has it. he shows it, but he doesn't show it fully.
Yeah.
Once he shows it fully, once he gets more comfortable out here, he's out of here. He's funny as fuck. He's a good person. It seems like. I don't know the motherfucker. He don't know me. But it seems dope to me. But let's see what's going to happen. I think we have to give some grace, though, to the points that Stephen A. Smith does make. Just because LeBron James is the GOAT doesn't make him untouchable. He is also wrong here. We got to have that conversation more. Oh, he's his son. But he's also a hypocrite. You're looking crazy. Conversate with this man. Call this man. You're going on other people's platforms calling him a Taylor Swift. Calling other people like Brian Windhorst a weirdo. You're LeBron James. What the fuck is going on here?
Bro, these are grown men.
This is entertaining.
Grown
so I love it like for entertainment
fucking
purposes.
men.
But when you sit back and think about it, be like, hold up.
It's
This is LeBron James?
It's crazy.
Like you're greater than this.
It's crazy.
Like what the fuck is going on here?
It's crazy.
But if you want to have your crash out moment, have your crash out moment. But let's make it a moment. Let's not end the career, the legacy like this, the fucking retirement. Let's not make it fully like this because this is nasty. This is nasty. Get yourselves together. Call that man. Have dinner.
Have dinner is crazy.
Drake also. Call Drake. Go have dinner in Toronto.
He's not doing
You
that.
could have been in the Nokia fucking video, LeBron. You know you wanted to be in the Nokia video. Who's calling my? You know you wanted to be in the video.
LeBron, I pray you wasn't in the embassy getting your dick sucked. I pray to God you wasn't in the embassy getting your dick sucked. Yo, I pray every day, bro.
Can you blame him though?
Bro, I don't. But you're gonna get torched if you was.
Bro, I think
They
even
gonna
if
call
he
you a
was,
PDF
Savannah
file.
knows. Savannah knows.
No.
Hashtag Savannah knew.
If it comes out LeBron was getting his dick sucked in the fucking embassy, I want every single one of you Kendrick dick eaters to call him a PDF file. Every single one of you. I want the consistency here.
It's crazy how that online rumor from the Drake stands during the beef of LeBron cheating on his wife became so palpable. Like people are still running with it. Like
No, it's been around for years, bro, though.
nah, but they made it more palpable, bro.
They did, but it's been around
They
for
made it
years.
seem like that nigga was with Drake in Drake's room, and
Fucking
him and
with
Drake
them.
were both getting
Sharing
head.
pussy,
Yeah.
sharing pussy.
Like Drake had a Laker jersey on, and LeBron had like a fucking Drake jersey on. They were like high fiving and fucking like. That's how they make it seem.
Pusha T told us he fuck Yes Jules, bro, so I don't doubt anything anymore. He might have been, Vic.
Listen, God bless. Yes, Jules has denied it, and I believe Yes, Jules.
They gon' love me for my ambition.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast, Cap. If you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.